I want to talk about why your intention is so powerful and using your intention with your voice, stating it out loud, and actually creating your reality with your voice and with your intention. When you're in alignment energetically with your intention and with what you are speaking, then you can create more powerfully. The way I think about this is that this is like a true, authentic expression when you really are in alignment with your words, and then you carry the weight of those words with your voice into reality. So when I work with people, I am interested in connecting with the original template of that person's energy body. And if you can think about everything being a form of energy, of frequency, of sound, of light, of geometry, and the physical manifestation that happens in the physical body and the physical world is all coming from the non-physical. So why not connect with the non-physical first? Why not observe mindfully and consciously of what's actually happening in that non-physical space? So when I guide people into their own realities, I create an energy field to do that. And it's a co-creative space. It's like you're in your bubble, I'm in my bubble, but we have a greater bubble around us. And we're also communicating with other energies and frequencies that we allow in that space. And this is where the power of your intention comes in. Because if you come into the space and you're able to state clearly your intention for what you would like to shift in your life, whether it's your health, relationships, work, sense of purpose, role in society, whatever it is, maybe you feel lost and disconnected, or you don't have a sense of belonging or a connection to the earth. When you state your intention into the field, it literally informs the frequencies. So that's what I'm looking at. It doesn't matter if you're in person or if you're on the other side of the planet. I'm looking at the energy field like a holograph. And I'm listening to the areas in your body and outside of your body that are informing the energy that you've stated. So by stating your intention into the field, it naturally becomes. It's my observation that the systems and powers and religions and societal structures in place currently tend to discourage people from the connection between their own godhood, between their own connection to the all that is, and knowing that we have that capacity and power within our own driving lane. Let's call it that. So it's like if we're each a unique expression of source and we came here to learn things and to evolve and to grow in certain ways, and there's an obvious and easier trajectory energetically to move more fluidly in the world, why not connect with that? And if that's in alignment with a greater good or God or source or divinity or whatever you want to call it, why not connect with that even more? Because then life just becomes more fun and fluid, and you get to actually see the stories and the programs and the beliefs that just are not relevant anymore. So why not, scrap the stories? I had a woman book a session with me the other day, and she calls me up and she goes, I don't think I want to do this. I don't want to tell the same stories over and over again. I said, great. I don't want to talk about it either. Let's create sacred space. Let's create a ceremony. Let's look at the frequencies behind it. Ask for the support. State your intention. And it is, and it became. The common thread behind most sessions that I do with people is connected to personal power. Why? Because that's my story, of course. That's what I've been stepping into my whole life. I've been learning how to open my voice. I've been learning how to connect with my own God source connection. And in the process, I've learned a tremendous amount about alchemy and how we create. And I'm always learning and I'm always observing because everyone has a completely unique reality. And I'm lucky enough that because of how I sense and feel, the word empowered empath just flew in. I've been lucky enough to experience thousands of other people's realities. And it used to be to my dismay that I would get lost in them. And I've learned through my process that when I connect to my own essence, my own frequency, it's been a long journey, but it's really required me to move into my own body in connection with the planet in order to get there. And it's still in an evolution, always and always and always. The universe is infinitely expanding, and so is my consciousness, and so is yours. If you get out of your own way. And it can be fun. So this is my talk for the day, an invitation to you, maybe something to contemplate. If you have any comments, questions, pop them below. Thank you so much for listening.